Hi guys, and welcome back to one of Thomas's slightly intoxicated unboxings. This time I'm having a run special. I'd say cheers guys. Oh, that's delicious. Anyway, I got sent in this box. It has virtually no markings on it, so at first I didn't exactly know which keyboard this was supposed to be. As such, I already loosened the straps and I had a tiny peek inside before I knew what keyboard it was, but I haven't looked at it more than, a quarter of a second. Anyway, let's go and have a look. I think by now, at least by the airing time, the NDA will have lapsed. So I can show you this in more detail and actually have a look at it myself. Right, here you go. Jesus Christ, I was wondering why this box is so tall, but motherfuck it. There's not even two boxes in here, it's just one giant box. Alright, let's get rid of this. Reach your summit, it reads. Trust me, I need a refreshing drink in this heat. Anyway, so where do I even start with this? Oh, look, it's got some text here. Mountain RGB gaming keyboard Everest Max with modular numpad, media dock, and Cherry MX switches. Right, and I think I saw here it is US International with Cherry MX Red. And looks like here's the wow, it's a 3D logo. Looks a little bit like Nike, except not quite. Oh wow, it's even got a giant description on the back. So I'll get back in a bit why I decided to request this keyboard, because I actually thought it was a pretty interesting design. Normally I don't really do MX keyboards anymore, but I figured I would make an exception in this case. So it's a kind of modular design, including a modular numpad, and it looked pretty cool to me, so yeah. It's quite a big package. I hadn't expected it to be so big, but we'll see about that in a second. Anyway, big load of features, which I'll get back to in the review. For those whose first time it is to one of my unboxing videos, this is unscripted and it's also not a review. The actual review will come later. This is just a first impressions kind of thing. Alright. Let's have a look. How the hell do you even open this? Oh, wow. Okay then. Look at that. It's got drawers in it. Wow. I paid quite a lot of attention even just to the packaging. Innovation, aesthetics, customization, performance. The Mountain Design Mission. Nice. So, wow, there's so much on here. Jesus. Right, let's just take a look at the board proper. Out. It's even got a double metal plate. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. It's pretty light, so I'm guessing it's aluminium. Yeah, I think it is aluminium. It's machined aluminium, if memory serves. You can actually see the machining marks here and there. It's nice and shiny. I think this is a white box sample off the top of my head. So as I recall, this is a pre-production sample, so this might not be indicative for the final product. I'm not completely sure anymore. I'd have to look that up again, but just keep that in mind. Like I said, in any case, it's not a review. So wrist rest looks very funky. I might just reposition the camera a little bit so you can see it better. Padded wrist rest. Interesting. And that's the top drawer. And the bottom drawer. Look at that. It's got four little, it's difficult to see in this light, 4 module boxes in here. the customize one, the media dock one, the numpad one, and the USB cable. So this is, yeah, so this has got some demo switches in it. I think these are probably the feet, I reckon. Yeah, it's got adjustable magnetic feet. There's probably this. It looks like to be a, oh, look at that. That's a dual switch puller and keycap puller. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen a combination one of those before. And an escape keycap. Not sure why they included just an escape. Oh yeah, I do see now. The keyboard has a mountain keycap here on the escape key. And yes, by the way, the switches look like they are Cherry MX Red RGB. Right, so at the back of that, oh Jesus, whoa, holy shit. So I don't know how well you can see that, but it's got very complicated cable gutters, and there are ports everywhere. So USB-C port here, 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 and here, and a USB-A one here. There's also another USB-C port here. Fucking hell, guys, this is going to be quite a mission. So that's one box. Oh, I need more to drink. It's too fucking hot here. So refreshing. Right, then the media dock. Which is motherfucker. Which is this guy here. Still got some protective plastic on it. Let's see. There you go. So, as I recall, you're supposed to stick that on the top of the keyboard. Or you can put it on the top of the keyboard. So, I guess, for example, here. Like that. Or, oh, that actually snaps into place. You can also put it on the other side, I guess. Lighting is really not great in this angle. But, anyway. Hopefully this will look a little bit better during the actual review. It's always a bit difficult with dark keyboards because, well, it's just difficult to see anything because of the lack of light, even though I've got studio lighting everywhere. So next up we have the numpad. So, and yeah, that's the cool thing. It's got little screeny things in it. Let me just show you that up close. At the top here. And yes, they're also pressable, I think. So this has got a ton of, whoa, look at that. It's got some sort of slider on the back. Oh yeah, that's it. So you can switch where the port comes out. So if you switch it to this side, then you can plug it in there, and if you switch it to there, you can switch it on the other side. And this must be a stabilization peg, I'm guessing. So that's quite cool. I knew you could place this numpad on either side of the board, which is one of the cool things about it. I think this is partly what makes a left-handed keyboard. If you want to make a left-handed keyboard, one of the things you do is stick the numpad on the left. But I found that another interesting tactic is to stick it on the left if you just want to save space. So a lot of people say they don't want a numpad on their gaming PC because they feel that the numpad takes up too much space for their mouse. But if you stick it on the left side of your keyboard, then it doesn't take up that mouse space. So that's an interesting design. I think I covered that once in a freaky keyboard that could do something like that, except it was actually from the early 90s or something like that. So that's a cool thing to see. Oh, so nice. I need that sort of shit to survive. And then finally the USB cable. It's held to the box. It's braided jobby, obviously. It's quite thick. Oh, look at that. It's two... Motherfucker. It's two little cables. One's USB to USB, and the other is USB-C to USB-A. So I'm guessing this is the one you use to plug in your keyboard, and this one... I'm not completely sure. Anyway, I'll look that up later. This is just a cable. It's really fucking thick. Jesus. It's not that pliable, but it doesn't matter. We'll get into that later. So, the reason I got... Where the hell is it among all this stuff? Yeah, there you go. Christ, my desk is a mess now. So, the reason that you get combination switch and keycap puller is because the board is hot swappable, and that's very good because, well, Cherry MX Red is not that interesting, so I'm definitely gonna deck it out with a different switch, probably box jades or something, you know, that actually has a key feel. But that's one of the good things about a hot swappable keyboard. Anyway, I must say it looks nicer than I thought. I think the aluminium is ever so slightly colored. I'm just gonna see if I can show that a little bit. It looks not quite metallic silver. It looks almost like there's a slightly greenish tinge to it. A little bit like IBM Industrial Grey keyboards. I must admit, it's actually much better looking than I thought. Yeah, nice. So this keyboard has a fuck ton of special features, which would be quite interesting to get into, but that's not something I can cover on just an unboxing. Anyway, oh fucking hell, I've rambled on for nearly 13 minutes. Anyway, that was the unboxing of the Everest keyboard. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This will be covered in much greater detail during the review, obviously. And see you later.